What's up, guys? It's Dave from UltraMegaDeathRay.com, and it's time for another reassessment. In this latest episode of Sessler, something that I'm responding to, there is this great question as far as what we would like to see in the next Xbox console, which is going to be announced on May 21st. First off, I just want to get it out of the way that I am so happy that we now have a definitive date on when we're actually going to see this thing. I mean, it's been going on for way too long as far as Sony having the leg up on Microsoft with the PlayStation 4 and having their big presentation, and Microsoft just seemed to be almost complacent with staying silent and not really answering questions definitively, especially as the rumors start piling up. And even though they weren't based on any sort of real hard fact per se, it was still concerning that Microsoft wasn't shooting them down. I actually talked about this a little bit in my first reassessment episode, where I mentioned Microsoft's need to come out with a strong gaming lineup, and also how I expect them to come out with what's essentially going to be the Kinect 2.0. This actually coincides a bit with what Adam said in his video, where it would be smart on Microsoft's end in order to focus more on that core gamer, since that's the audience who's going to be making the day one purchases. And the casual gamer will come along once you build upon that with all the extraneous features. He makes a great point also comparing the internal studio strength between Microsoft and Sony, where Sony is actually coming off looking stronger, especially after the PlayStation 4 event, where you have all these great game developers throwing their hat in the ring for this next console. And just over the years, Microsoft seems to be losing a bit of that luster. I wouldn't classify myself as a fanboy by any means, but I've definitely been more of an Xbox 360 fan this current generation. Yet, just with the way that everything has been developing lately, I can definitely see myself jumping ship to the PS4. That's why this May 21st event is going to be so crucial for myself, for gamers as a whole, and also for Microsoft themselves. Because if they lose us, the core gamers, I have a feeling that they're going to lose this next-gen battle. I expect to see a new Halo, a new Fable, a new Forza / Project Gotham Racing title. I'm just curious to see what kind of third-party support the console is going to get, since I feel like that's going to be key, especially if any of them are going to be exclusive. I also believe Microsoft will be one step closer, making this new console be the end-all be-all entertainment hub for your living room. I'm just curious to see how they're going to go about that beyond just having the second coming of Kinect and all the video streaming services like Netflix and Hulu+. Long story short, you really gotta wow us, Microsoft, because after all these rumors that have been piling on, especially about the console having to be always online, there needs to be something that's going to get us really excited for this next console in order for us to buy into it. Now that I think about it, if the console's really going to be always online, I feel like that they've already lost the war, simply because this country's online infrastructure simply can't support that. You're going to have people wanting to buy the console, yet they won't be able to play any games on it unless they're online. How stupid is that? I actually already gave my rant about this in a written article I wrote a while back about SimCity and their always online DRM, so if you're interested in reading that, I'll include a link in the description below. So that's all I got on the topic today, but be sure to like the video, subscribe, leave me feedback, and until next time, this is Dave from UltraMegaDeathRay.com. I'll catch you guys later.